Welcome back to Elite Author Boutique, where we guide you through the fascinating world of ghostwriting. If you missed our first episode where we introduced ghostwriting, the different ways it's done, and examples of famous ghostwritten books, be sure to check it out. In this episode, we're diving into a topic many people are curious about: the ethics of ghostwriting. Is it good? Is it bad? Let's explore both sides. Well, before we go into it, here is what we're going to discuss, the outline of this video. 1. Common criticisms of ghostwriting. 2. Why ghostwriting can be ethical. 3. Books that wouldn't exist without ghostwriting. 4. Ghostwriting as a bridge. And I'm going to throw in a very comprehensive list of ghost-written books that should help you feel a bit more comfortable about the idea of ghostwriting as a service that maybe you or someone you know may want to use. So let's get into it. Common criticisms of ghostwriting. Many people feel ghostwriting is deceptive. Here are some of the main concerns. Ghostwriting is dishonest. Readers think the author wrote the book themselves. It undermines the hard work of genuine authors who write their own books. It allows people with money but no writing skills to profit off someone else's work. Now let's look at why ghostwriting can be ethical as we address those concerns that some people may express. You see, while those concerns may be concerns, let's consider another perspective. Collaboration. You see, many ghost-written books are partnerships where the author provides ideas, experience, and insights. You see, those ideas, those experiences, and those insights that these authors have would not be given to us or enjoyed by us, or we would not be able to learn from them or to be enriched by them if they didn't get their book written through ghostwriting. So, through collaboration, these books are written. Accessibility is also another perspective, another part of the perspective that would be better for us to look at it from. You see, ghostwriting allows people with valuable knowledge but limited time or writing skill to share their expertise. Then there's also the issue of transparency. You see, many public figures openly credit their ghostwriters. And in fact, at the end of this video, we're going to look at a very comprehensive list of authors who have done that. Now, there are actually a number of books that wouldn't exist without ghostwriters. You see, here are a few examples, and I hope that some of them are books that you may have actually read or heard of. The Diary of Anne Frank. Now, the Diary of Anne Frank was written, of course, it was a diary, and it was Anne Frank's diary, but it was edited and published by her father, Otto Frank, and it helped to preserve Anne's voice. Another book that simply wouldn't have existed without a ghostwriter or ghostwriters was the Hardy book series. It was ghostwritten under the pseudonym Franklin W. Dixon. There's also Open by Andre Agassi. It was a vulnerable memoir shaped by ghostwriter J.R. Mochringer. These books have impacted millions, and without ghostwriters, they may never have reached the world. Now, ghostwriting can also be a bridge. You see, it allows brilliant thinkers to share insights they might otherwise struggle to communicate. Consider busy CEOs or public figures. You may be one yourself, and you may work often 14 plus hours a day. So without ghostwriters, such people would not be able to share their strategies, their stories, their insights, and help enrich the lives of millions of people around the world. So in conclusion, is ghostwriting ethical? The answer lies in transparency and intent. It's a tool. a bridge that brings ideas to the world that might otherwise remain unheard. If you're curious about how ghostwriting works, check out our next video on the different ways ghostwriting is done. Or if you want to dive deeper, watch our video on the ethical debates surrounding ghostwriting. Well, I did mention that we wanted to share with you a comprehensive list of some of the books that have been ghostwritten. So before we end this video, we'll share that with you. But before we do, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. So here is a very comprehensive list of some famous books that have been ghostwritten. Let's look at ancient and historical works. Some books that have been written in that category include the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. It was edited and partially rewritten by William Temple Franklin, his grandson. The Gallic Wars by Julius Caesar was likely written with the help of scribes and assistants. The 12 Caesars was another book that some sections were compiled based on earlier accounts. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius was compiled by scribes based on his personal writings. The Life of Samuel Johnson by James Boswell, based on conversations and dictated notes. The Egyptian Book of the Dead was compiled by ancient Egyptian priests on behalf of elite families. The Histories by Herodotus. Well, some sections were likely written or compiled by scribes. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Many historians believe it was written by later strategists using his name. Well, we cannot confirm that, but those are some that are said to have been ghostwritten or at least aided by others to be the books that we know today. Well, some business books, more contemporary business books that are known to have been ghostwritten. I mentioned Donald Trump's The Art of the Deal, which was ghostwritten by Tony Schwartz. There's also Iacocca, an autobiography by Lee Iacocca, ghostwritten by William Novak. There's Made in America by Sam Walton, ghostwritten by John Huey. Onward by Howard Schultz, ghostwritten by Joanne Gordon. The Real Deal by Sandy Whale, ghostwritten by Judah Crucial. In the self-help and personal development genres, there's Think and Grow Rich that was authored by Napoleon Hill, but actually also ghostwritten and revised by later editors. The Success Principles by Jack Canfield was also co-written with ghostwriters. Awaken the Giant Within by the very famous Tony Robbins was ghostwritten by multiple contributors. You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor was likely ghostwritten with the assistance of some writer or writers. The Law of Success by Napoleon Hill was brought to us assisted by ghostwriters and editors. Some memoirs and biographies that are said to have been ghostwritten include Long Walk to Freedom by Nelson Mandela, Open by Andre Agassi. I believe I mentioned this earlier. It was ghostwritten by J.R. Mochringer. Total Recall by Arnold Schwarzenegger was ghostwritten by Peter Petray. Becoming by Michelle Obama was received significant editorial and ghostwriting input. And Bossy Pants by Tina Fey was confirmed to have had editorial assistance. So the degree in which people received help to produce their books may vary, but ghostwriting is a very huge part of the world that we live in. A huge number of the songs that we enjoy, many of which are not written by the singer themselves. Many of them are ghostwritten works of art. So there's that comprehensive list that I said I would share. Thank you so much for watching our video here at Elite Author Boutique. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more that we will be sharing with you. Watch our next video or go back to the introduction and see if there's something that you missed that you may want to know. Thank you so much.